Hey guys, and welcome to Toribash Replay Challenge with me, Jack Morris from Man on Fire Films, where this week I am joined by Cameron Morris making a full circuit of every Toribash show.
I'm doing it. This is my last round. I've got to do it. I'm going to do every single show.
The only reason he's here is to make him be on every Toribash show.
I literally traveled all the way to the studio just because Jack was like, oh, I'm just going to record, Replay Showcase. And I was like,
wait an hour.
Replay Challenge,
I'll be there.
sorry.
Right, so for those who forgot, this challenge is the sort of rooftop parkour race sort of deal, which we said was to get from point A over there all the way down over here to the yellow line.
It's physically impossible.
You can't do it. No.
You can't do it.
No. But 4 people did.
What?
Yeah, surprisingly, Cam, we do actually have a show. So the thing I find with challenges like this that are actually skill-based, we get less submissions because some people just literally can't do it or can do it so slow that it's not bother entering. So we'd only have 4 entries. So pretty much everyone who entered actually did get on the show. But there's obviously the slowest, which is the one that's on the screen right now, and the fastest, and some really, really impressive replays in between. So,
that's awesome. This
is Toribash Chow. Spoiler of how long it took him to get to the end by Sid the Epic. I think only 2 of them actually put the frame in the name, which is actually kind of a shame because it's way more convenient when people do that.
Yeah.
Because while I still check, it's like, yeah, that's right. I don't have to actually count. Okay, so let's see how this guy went about it. This is Sid the Epic. Don't know if I actually said his name there.
Some nice parkour in.
Well, that's entirely parkour challenge, so I would hope so.
But you could do it sloppily.
That would be the one error right there, I think. He had to spend a little bit of time getting around that ramp instead of jumping over it or going around it. Use the rope swing, which is probably the smarter way to do it because it's quicker. Yeah. Again, kind of stops there, which I think cost him quite a bit of time. I'm going to get a little bit of a higher angle here. Also went over the building, not to spoil anything for later, but does cross the line with a respectable 1752, or maybe a couple of frames either side. It doesn't really matter because nothing was really close to this. But this is still great. This is still quicker than I could fucking do. I couldn't do it when I spotlighted this mod. It's a very valiant effort. Like I said, you can see a couple of times where he's just trying to stay balanced and loses quite a few frames there. But I'd still say a very valiant effort, and
I mean, he made it, and he made it in good time, just not in a spectacular time.
No. I mean, he's 4th, so he's not 5th, and crosses the line. Now, I did say it was when the foot crosses the line, and that, that's like whether he's higher than the foot, higher than the line or whatever. So, yeah, 1 or 2 people did take advantage of that and just right at the end threw caution to the wind and just threw their foot.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, not to spoil anything. We'll watch it through one more time since we are 1 replay shorter than normal this week.
I do think it's good to showcase the different things in this map that help and the things that hinder you.
Yeah.
The rope zip line really seems to be the way to go. That's cool.
I fucking missed. I totally missed.
That was horrible. You're the worst DOP.
Yeah. So in 3rd place we have that chilled. Oh, that's the name of the thing. That Chill Challenge 1496 by El Morty. This is a slightly quicker attempt at the replay. Fortunately, the first 2 are the ones that actually list how quick it is, so the next 2 will actually be
into the major leagues now.
Yeah, this is getting slightly quicker. Controls Jeff.
I mean, I can see that. I like Jeff.
Did I say that wasn't allowed?
Why would you say that wasn't allowed?
Because it might be more convenient for... No, I don't think I did. I think I may have said that was okay, because you could try to work out which one of those 2 is quicker. If I didn't say it was okay, I meant to, but I guess that's so... Alright, that's fine. Yeah, just put back in my head. I think I said that about a different challenge. Yeah, it was a different challenge. All right, cool. All right, really thought I'd fucked up for a second there. No,
worries,
okay.
Man. I'd like to see Jeff winning, and we'll see if... I mean, he doesn't win, but still.
No.
Spoilers.
Doesn't use the zip line.
That could hinder him.
I don't know. Well, he did it quicker, but he also started with Jeff, so it's kind of hard to say there. And then crosses the line with a very respectable 1496. Not 4, that'd be crazy. That'd be in like 10 frames, just teleports over. Let's see it through one more time. Like I said, it doesn't really look that unbalanced, but that little ramp thing there isn't on Jeff's side. I'm still doubting whether I actually said not to use Jeff or not, but I'm pretty sure if I did, this guy wouldn't have sent this in. This guy's sending quite a lot of replays and wouldn't overlook a detail like that. So I probably just fucked up on my end. It's okay. I mean, everyone had the opportunity to use Jeff as well. And not to spoil anything, but the other 2 didn't use Jeff, so maybe it really doesn't make that much of a difference anyway. Very, very, very respectable time. Watch it through one more time. Time.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, if you said it was okay to use Jeff, maybe you made a calculated decision. It does look like a faster way to use Jeff's, but when you get down to here, it is a bit confusing because all just the playing field becomes equal.
Yeah, and to be fair, there's one or two advantages to starting with the Tory side. That we'll see later. So, yeah, this is I'll allow it. Jack, seal of approval right there. So, that's third. In second place, Cam, can we have
the silver medal?
Can we have a drum roll? You have wood. Just do a drum.
Yeah, but I don't want to fuck up the audio.
We have Ross Barker, Wowzers, TRC.
Sorry, Ross, you only came in second, but you did come in second.
You can put that on a shirt. Actually got rid of Jeff in this replay, which I always appreciate because it makes the camera focus on the Tory a little bit better.
Yep.
This is great. This is like no necessarily trying to be fluid. Skips out that little hindrance of the ramp by jumping over instead of landing in front of it.
That's cool.
Doesn't use the zip line again, so maybe the zip line is not the smarter way to go.
Maybe.
And then does something I didn't see. Goes down here, uses this as a shot, and then this is what I'm talking about. Like just gets the leg across, like to save like 3 or 4 frames, just throws his leg across the line. That might have been a very smart move because if you look, that's a really tricky thing that'll slow you down, whereas just dropping down here. I'm actually surprised we didn't see somebody who just dropped off at the start and ran on the floor.
Yeah, but it might not have worked that way. Maybe
Yeah.
Ross tried it like that.
Maybe Joss Whedon entered, But yeah, that's really clever. We didn't, obviously it saved him a lot of frames there doing that and then nips across the line.
He may not have won, but I do think it was a good decision on his part to do a bit more sporadic movements.
This wasn't actually far off the winning one either. Like, if the person who won, was a couple of 100 frames slower, Ross would have won. So this was a very valiant effort, very, very worthy of silver.
I like the jumps he makes. He's just trying to bounce from place to place as fast as possible.
Using it doesn't really lose momentum at any point either, just keeps the thing going. There's not really any point where he stops,
Yeah.
And that's kind of the key to these sorts of things. You just kind of have to just keep moving. It doesn't matter if it doesn't look fluid. Like I said, I'm especially fond of the way he kind of bypasses that little trip up on the little ramp there. It's a really nice touch. Maybe a couple of frames could have been saved if he'd landed, kind of where he ends up going rather than over a little bit, but it would only been about 10, I think, maybe 15 at max. And that's a very, very clever shortcut. I didn't see that coming. I also really like the way he's just kind of punching around to go faster. It's a real nice touch. Would you like to say anything about this one, Cam?
The only thing that really bounced out to me is the bouncing. Like I mentioned it just before. I do think that the way to go, and we'll see if this carries over to the first place, but him bouncing off everything constantly really increases his speed.
So, would you like to see the fastest replay? Wait, I need to set this up before the drum roll.
Okay.
It's not going to surprise anyone who won this challenge. No one is going to be surprised.
I think I even know this guy.
Yeah.
I don't watch the show much.
It's no surprise, but it's still awesome. So drum roll, please. In first place, gold medal, we have Jesse. Obviously, we have Jesse in first place.
He is the Toribash bandit.
Cam, are you ready for? Fuck, I got to zoom out, right? Because it's just look at this, right?
So he's going for a sprint, is he?
Yeah, maybe not. Doesn't even bother to bypass the ramp.
That is awesome. He uses it to his advantage.
Yeah, just look at fucking that.
No one even got to that little ledge.
I didn't even know that ledge existed until just now, and then gets across the line in the fastest time.
That is insane.
It doesn't. It's like the course doesn't faze him. Like what course was that? Was there stuff in my way there?
I think the best thing. Sorry, interrupt. The best thing about this replay is everyone tried to think of interesting ways to avert all the obstacles. He just went over them.
Yeah,
he was just like, fuck the obstacles.
Can't go under it. Can't go around it. Or if you can, you may lose some frames. I'll just go over it. I'll fucking fly. It's fine. And he even does a pose.
Hero pose.
Oh man, that's fucking great. I actually didn't check if Jesse had a skin. I might as well do that since we're already at the last replay. 26 things. Sorry about that, dude. This is insane. And this guy's won quite a few replay challenges, especially the actual frame-based ones. And surprising no one, but impressing everyone. Jesse wins. Yeah. And makes it look good too, like
it looks. I love replays on Toribash where it looks like a human could actually do it,
At least some of it. Yeah. I mean, he lands it,
It's mad.
It's absolutely insane. I'm just gonna hold on this while the texture download and boom.
There he is.
There he is.
That skin actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. It's well deserving of the victory. I'm sure we can all. I mean, it's that really, isn't it? Because that's where he saves most of his frames, is leaping on top of the damn ramp
It's
obstacle.
the 3 jumps, I think, because he jumps over 3 things that really confuse the other players what to do. The players didn't know what to do when it came to this bit here, so a lot of them went round it. He just goes over it.
Leaps onto that platform, which bypasses that lower bit, which means he doesn't have to waste any time climbing up on top of that. That's probably the only time he loses momentum. He probably could have done this even quicker, but
if he went the Ross way and just went
if
through.
if instead of instead of going over, went down. I imagine if those two combined ideas, this could be done even quicker. We might be able to get this below 1,000 frames, which I think this was, if I remember correctly, this was 1,025. Definitely think you could have saved 25 frames going down, which means we could have had an under 1,000 run of this map. Still would like to see that, maybe on Replay Showcase. That could be really, 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 really cool. It's just such a good replay.
It is good. I like it.
Such a good replay. So yeah, that's kind of it. Cam, have you enjoyed?
Yeah, man, I've enjoyed it. This is the first time I've actually had stuff to say about the actual replays as opposed to make jokes, because it is a simple concept, especially this challenge.
I mean, if this has proved anything, it's you can be serious on a replay show, which is nice to see.
Oh, by the way, butts. Big fat butts.
You're saving it all until the end. Well, yeah, eat, sleep, skeet, repeat, that old hat. So yeah, big thanks to everyone who entered. Next challenge will be a little bit more user-friendly. I think it won't be so skill-based. I've been Jack Morris from Manify Films, and you've been...
I've been Cameron Morris.
From What's Up With That, as you all know, famously.
That is dead, dude.
I thought I'd, bring it back. I'm bringing it back. If you've enjoyed this, please subscribe, and we'll be back. Well, I'll be back next week, and Cameron will be back on some other shows, probably.
I'll probably appear somewhere.
He'll just show up. Bye, guys.
Bye.